Hey guys, Coop here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about camera mounts, or cell phone mounts. Not camera mounts, cell phone mounts. And what I'm talking about is this right here. This is my wife's, well, mine. She's got hers with work with her. Little Kodak Mini that doesn't have a hole in the bottom of it for a tripod. So I've been trying to figure out how to do this, and you know, a guy named CrypticCRICKET, one of the people I subscribe to, he does a lot of amazing stuff with PVC, and just so happens he did a mount like this. He didn't do a video on it, on how to make it, but he has a lot of incredible videos on how he manipulates PVC into knife sheaths and other things. But today I'm going to show you how to take this piece of 1.5 inch pipe and make this. And this right here can be used for cameras, can be used for cell phones. You know, a lot of iPhone people are using iPhones for videotaping, and as you guys know, they don't have a hole in them for a tripod. This will help them, and all you need is a piece of wood that's the size and diameter of your phone to make yourself a mold out of. And once you have the mold, you'll be able to do this. And you guys just stick with me, and I'm gonna take you on into the other room and show you how to do this. Okay guys, you just place it in the oven at 200 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay guys, now that it's up to the right temperature, we'll get her out of the oven. Grab our piece of wood, and we better do this quickly. Yeah. Once you get it all the way on there, put a piece of wood on it, clamp it down. Just hold it down for a few minutes to let it cool, and make sure and wear gloves. I'd sure hate to see you guys get burned. Okay, I'll come back later with the next step. And here's what it'll look like when it's molded. Okay guys, now I'm going to measure to see where I've got to cut my mount. Since the front of my little camera here has a little notch, what I'll do is I'll bring the bottom of that right there, then we'll flip it over and use that little notch as our guide. Get it as level as you can with your hand on the back, then just take a Sharpie and draw you a line. That'll give you a reference point to where you need to be. And then flip it over and do the same thing on the back side. Now I usually take my little old piece of wood here, as it's straight, and then, and these lines don't have to be absolutely perfect, but it helps to get them as, you know, accurate as you can, aesthetically as well as you know, functionally. So now that we have that marked, I'll take you guys on outside with me and we'll cut her. Okay guys, once you get it in your vise, you'll want to figure out where you want your tab to end and begin. So it's not crucial. I'm going to take this one all the way to the outside, so I'm going to come all the way to the outside with it, and I'm just going to cut straight down because I have my line right on even with the vise. I'm going to come straight on down and cut it all the way to the metal. Okay, that side's done. Do the same on the other side. Oops, you don't need it to do that, so let's tighten the vise down a little bit more. And here we go. Now you can cut the whole thing with a hacksaw if that's all you have. You just continue around, and the only thing that'll be left will just be this lip right here, and it'll come out looking like this. I'm gonna cheat. I'm not gonna use my hacksaw. I'm gonna use my rotary tool because it's a little faster. Let's move y'all back a little bit to right about there, and all you gotta remember is which is your top and which is your bottom. This is my top, so I'm just gonna follow that old line. Alright guys, I think you get the picture, so we'll go on back inside with the rest. Okay guys, once you've got your back cut off and your sides cut off, I just use an old file and round up the edges. Make sure everything's nice and flat. Now you can use the Dremel tool to do this, but if you don't have a Dremel tool, a file works just fine. And we'll take that out of there. Turn this around a little bit. Got a little bit here we gotta knock off. Working with this PVC, guys, it's just real easy. It's real soft. Doesn't give you any fit, so it doesn't take a whole lot. Then once you get all that done, you just sand her down smooth. Now I'm making this mount for a Kodak Mini, but you can use this same idea, this same mount system, to make for a cell phone or any kind of camera that doesn't have a screw hole on the bottom of it. So the next step we have, now that we've got this, you know, all formed the way we want it, our next step will be to put it back in the oven. And I'll get y'all back on that here in just a little while. Okay guys, as you can see, I've got my camera mounts ready to go. I'm doing 2 of them. You guys are probably only doing 1 for your phone or your camera. If you're only doing 1, that's fine. Just make sure and put it back on your piece of wood that you used as the mold, because you're gonna need this in there to keep it from deforming. And place you a piece of wood on each side of your mold and clamp it down, and leave your tab up flush. You know, put your wood mold in there flush with your tab, because when it comes out of the oven, you're gonna bend this over, and when you bend it over, you'll need it to be riding flush on there. I'm actually doing 2 at once, so that's the reason why I have, you know, it set up like this. But you're gonna have to put wood on both sides so it doesn't deform your stuff that you already have. Alright guys, we're gonna put her in the oven and I'll get back to you when we pull it out. Okay guys, time to take her out of the oven. Make sure you got on your gloves. And I'll be back in a minute. That's all you do. Just press it down, hold it down flat. Since I'm doing two guys, I've got a board on the top and a board on the bottom, so I'll sit here and let them cool, and once they cool, I'll show you the finished product. Okay guys, now that it's molded and cooled off, we just take this a drill bit that's just a little bit smaller than a 1/4 inch bolt, put it right in the center. Once again, make sure your vise is down tight. That's twice now I've done that. Just put it right in the center. Okay, and once that's done, get your 1/4 inch bolt and self tap it right in there. And remember, when you go through there, stop when you get just on the other side of it so it doesn't mess up your camera or your phone. And I'll get back with you here in a little while on the finished product. Okay guys, here's your finished product right here. And this is what you should have when you're done. And you know, yes, it's crude and it doesn't look like it came out of a a store, but by God, it works. And once you put your camera in it and it locks down, it don't come out at all. I mean, that thing is wedged in there, and it will not hurt your cell phone, will not hurt your camera. And if you guys have any comments or questions, put them below, please, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Hopefully this video has showed you from beginning and end how to make this. And with that being said, old Coop's gonna say, I thank you for your support. If it wasn't for you guys, there would be no Mr. Coop. And till the next time, Coop's gonna say, Coop out.